Hello everyone. Say anything to anybody?
Hello.
Hey there everybody. Saturday, 12th of November, 2022. I will occasionally drink diet soda. I know it's not good for you, but I don't want the calories from the high fructose corn syrup. So, yeah, I don't drink this every day, but I noticed that, I don't know if it's the same in the States or in Europe, but you notice it's a red label. So at first glance it looks like a regular Coke, right? If you don't see the word sin azúcar, which means without sugar. And this isn't just my opinion. I'll bet you the numbers will also prove this out. But I remember many years ago when I was taking business classes. I remember, and I forget the term, I always call it the law of three. When you give customers more than three choices, they tend to choose none of the above. So you give them Coke, Coke Zero, Diet Coke, Cherry Coke, Pepper Coke, whatever, Lime Coke. All of a sudden it's like, and a lot of times people will just walk away buying nothing. Plus it's increases the chances of customer dissatisfaction if they wanted a regular Coke and they buy this and they take a swig and it tastes like whatever their fake sugar is, aspartame. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, well today, I was gonna do it yesterday, but I decided to do it today when there were didn't have to worry about anything else. I'm gonna walk up to Luca, up to where I came out at the top of the hill, up near the transmission lines. This will go all the way, if I have my sense of direction, in all the way to Santa Fe, but that would take hours to walk all the way up there. And I have no desire to go to Santa Fe, as was explained in my book. And I'm going to sign off here. Some pretty flowers there. I'll tell you, it's so easy to eat pretty much anywhere in the world, but especially Mexico City, because you'll see little holes in the wall that offer homemade tacos or hamburguesas or lots of different things. Alright, onward. The only thing on Saturday, there'll be lots of traffic. Lots of traffic. But you learn this in China. When you go into the street, walk with conviction. Okay, coming down the one way. Why not? Hey, ¿por qué no? Why not? Because you can. And there's another one way. Why not? Very few accidents compared to, with the way people drive here, very few accidents that I've run into. I did get one on on video a couple weeks ago. I don't think I put that in a video or not. I don't remember. And more street food. Piece of shit. So this is what I love to do. Just get out and walk. Now, I'm getting to the top of this hill, and that's where it was getting to be dark. Sun was dropping, and I turned around at the top of this hill. So I'm just continuing the grid. And it's free. Unless you take a collective or a bus or a taxi. Got a hospital there. Polyclinic del Sur of the South. And this is really, we're starting to get into southwestern Mexico City now. There's cheap living. Got an air hose there filling up the guy's tire. Centro de Excelencia Oftalmológica. Chica. I assume that means eyes. Unidad de Medicina Familiar, Unidad Médica de Atención Ambulatoria. I can't read that. The para la selección looks like a calorie plan for men of certain height and women of certain height. So let's see, I'm 1.88. I'm not even on the chart. There we go, there's some talent over there. I remember in China there was a guy on stilts. I was with Ting Ting somewhere, I believe. And the guy came up to me, and he wasn't that much taller than I was, maybe a foot taller. Alright, this is where I turned around the other night. And you know what? I realized I forgot my bag. Yeah, I've had my head up my butt the last couple of days forgetting things. So that has my phone with the map and my raincoat and fleece in case it gets chilly. Now it's like 78 degrees, so I don't have to worry about that. But once the sun starts going down, yeah, Den Transmisiones. Remember that. So that goes this way. I'm not going this way today because I have a pretty good idea. Yeah, see, there's the giant American flag over there where that Glorietta is. So it's good to have reference points. Now the road splits up here. Alright, I'm going to sign off. Alitas. Well, there's an advertisement for apartments. Doesn't really show you what it looks like inside. Starting at 4 million pesos. No parking. Yeah, many years ago, when I started leaving New Hampshire on the winters, I spent one winter in Laguna Beach, California, another one down in the Naples area in Florida, and then China, Mexico, and other times I just drove around the U.S. just to get out of the cold weather. And I ran the numbers, and for 3 to 6 months it was cheaper for me to stay at a place, even like a really nice place. It was cheaper for me to go and rent and then walk away when I'm done and not worry about maintenance or taxes or insurances or, you know, problems with the property. And now, I also looked at, you know, what is the possibility of possibly buying something and then turning it over to a maintenance company, right? And, yeah, I mean, that's one option, but, oh, we got an end of the road here. Yeah, I'm going to flip the camera. This is a dead end here. That's the thing. Lots of dead ends. There you go. There's an old Dodge. Oh, it's stripped. No steering, nothing. This thing's not moving. Dano will know the year. He's pretty good with these type of cars. He used to have this old, well, used to call it a mustard mobile. Thing was, I remember I was sitting there and the thing has a hole in the floorboard. Yeah, this is the CFE Electric Company. This is where cars come to die, I guess. Alright, I guess I'm going back. I thought this might be a dead end, but I was hoping there'd be like a little cut through over there. So this is truly a dead end. Interesting structure over there. Almost looks oriental. Looking over the gate. That guy does picture frames. Gallery as a Scorpion. I can see the frames on the wall. Car wash here. La Curva. Alright, so that's the curve there. And traffic seems to flow up pretty well here because they don't have speed bumps. And that's the thing in Mexico. There's no self-regulation. If there's no speed bumps, if there's nothing stopping them, they'll do 100 miles an hour on this road. Maybe not 100, but 100 kilometers anyways. You could put a speed that, you know, very rarely do I see speed limits posted because I don't think it means anything. Just like red lights. Why put a red light or even a stop sign? Sorrento. And here, I'll get a look in this complex as she goes in. Cute, but yeah, it's again wall-to-wall neighbors. But that's what happens when you try to pack people in like sardines, and that seems to be the way the whole world goes. Even in Germany, when I was in Germany, you know, it's illegal. It's illegal for you to live outside the city limits. So if you have land out there, you can't just build a house. It's illegal. You have to live where all the people are. And so they live like sardines as well. You know, you'll be in Germany and you'll be driving through rolling hills and fields, and then you come across these small towns that will have, you know, several thousand people in the small town, which isn't so bad. It's not like 1 million people. Yeah, I forgot to get a look down this street. Oh, it's a gate. Okay. These type of streets I don't find very interesting because all you get are walls and traffic. So at the top of this hill, way off in the distance, I see brake lights. So I might walk up there, and if it's more of this, I'll turn around and go back to that street that I said that looked interesting. Oh, mole! What do you know? Quesadillas, sopas. So, you know, these type of places are usually good. When I'm in when I was in Orizaba, next door to me, at the hotel I stayed at one of those 7-day inns or whatever it is. Painting classes, what do you know? Children and adults. Yeah, I might come do some painting. I love painting, I just am terrible. But maybe with lessons I can become less terrible. You know, it's kind of like music, or like with my writing. You know, the whole point is to try to pull out of your head whatever's in your head and put it onto paper or a canvas or into music. It sounds easy, but it's not so easy. Sometimes the signals get crossed and what you're pulling out isn't what you want to pull out, and that's the hard part. Fruits and vegetables. So there is a speed bump here, it's just kind of worn down. Well, what I was saying before is, so I was in Orizaba for a good week, if I remember correctly. And so I was able to look at the place next door to me. This woman had meals in like a little hole in the wall. Meal of the day. And I would go over there, and the meal of the day, I mean breakfast, I'd have to look on the video, see what she was charging me, but there's sebende. So it was fairly inexpensive. And I watched how she handled money. You know, she had a whole setup, so it was something that I trusted, that there wouldn't be cross-contamination, which is what can make you sick. So when you go to a little hole in the wall like this, oh wow, here we go. Now these things are delicious. These chocolate covered pretzels, white or black chocolate, delicious. Wow. Chocolate, cookies, wow. What is this place? I mean, there's religious stuff there. Is there a sign? No sign, just a hole in the wall. I gotta sign off. Oh yeah, she's a nun. Wow. I'll tell you, I'm tempted. Let me see how much that cost. Only 30 pesos for the, those are pork rinds. I don't know what that is. I can't read it. What is that? Oh, oregano. There it is. Organic oregano. 25. Oh man, I shouldn't be doing this because I'm on the restricted eating plan. See if these are nueces. We'll see. I'm gonna ask her here. They're only 20, it's $1. And those are small, and it's dark chocolate. Let's see what the dark chocolate is. Let's see, Poye, Cocoa Fresa, Strawberry Chocolate, Rajas, I don't know what Rajas con with cheese, Verde con Pollo. Yeah, I'm gonna sign this off. So that nun told me it's a monastery. I just understood the last word, sangre. Something sangre. Las hermanas, sisters. Las hermanas, Clarice, Capuchinas, Estamos. I don't know. But I got this one. It's this one was 50 pesos, so that's a little bit more money than I wanted to pay, but a little bit of a treat as I walk along. It's dark chocolate. They had milk chocolate as well, and these are pecans, I believe. We're gonna find out. Either that or walnuts. So she just called them nueces. Now, nueces is nuts, but it also can mean walnuts and pecans. Let's see, nueces de, I'm gonna have to look it up. I've forgotten already. This one they've got marked tope or reduzione, or oh, there's another word. But you can see, look, that guy barely made it. I remember we were in China. Oh, he hit. Yeah, if you're a long body, you gotta be careful, because your wheels will be on each side. Sometimes you see these things are like, they'll rotate. They'll be on like something like a robot where they'll move with the flag up and down. It's pretty comical. They had one on Insurgentes. Well, it's not there anymore. Oh, look at this truck coming. That's a lot of garbage. Watch out for him. I guess he needs gas. That's a full day. Hola. Solo ventas, no renta?
Es que no solamente venta, señor, estamos allá adelante.
Gracias. Buen día. Only for sale. I think those are definitely the ones. All right, I'm gonna go up this hill a little bit further. I think the reason I saw brake lights is because of that, see, that's what I'm talking about. That video will give you an idea of the air pollution. Pretty obvious today.